Galatians 5:22 translates the next fruit of the Spirit after peace, sometimes as patience, but sometimes as forbearance. The English word patience seems to me not as appropriate as forbearance, which is closer to Paul's meaning. I sometimes need patience to wait for a stoplight to change. But forbearance suggests strong endurance and extensive waiting. This was Paul's experience. As a missionary going from town to town, being persecuted, threatened, beaten, and imprisoned, and we believe finally put to death. It was also the experience of many believers in the early church and many believers today in today's world. My first thought when considering forbearance as a fruit of the Spirit was that it was not relevant, not for most North Americans. Generally speaking, we do not suffer for being Christians in America. We certainly need love of both God and neighbor. We need joy. We need peace. In our tolerant culture, however, we have little use for forbearance. We may suffer a great deal of annoyance, even ridicule, but not real persecution. On further reflection, however, it occurs to me that there are many Christians, even in North America, who experience so much suffering that their faith is severely challenged. From serious pain, physical suffering, pain so persistent and deep that if we wonder if God has abandoned us, being trapped in marriages that cause incredible grief, rejection by fellow Christians and non-believers alike. On top of all of this, we often have to put up with ridicule from other Christians who tell us that if we really had faith, we would not have to put up with these difficulties. If we just prayed more, and all of these problems would be solved and just go away. We, even in our culture, are tempted to accept the easier route, to give it all up and go along with what normal people in the world are doing. No. Being born as a middle-class American Christian does not insulate us. We need the fruit of the Spirit we designate as forbearance.